try again, right?
No.
And tell me the story about the trail you were talking about. It's not the walking or whatever. It's how difficult.
I wouldn't suggest it to anybody to take that route because it's so difficult to get there. I mean, so difficult, so dangerous. People do not realize how dangerous it is. When you go from here, you have no idea what you're going to be facing. You're facing it. I consider myself, I call it myself, one-way ticket. I mean, you go in, but you don't know whether you're coming out or not, and that's just reality. The coyotes do not tell you how rough, how rugged, or how difficult, how dangerous this way is. They don't tell you that. They tell you that you're only going to be walking. They lied to me. They said that I was going to be walking 4 hours, at the max 6 hours. 5 days later, 4 days later, I'm still in the desert without food and water. There was water with us because we were walking along the river, and water was always there. But in the summertime, I do not want to give it a shot. There's no water. There's no way you're going to make it. You got to climb the hills and go down, and just it's so hard. You got to carry the pack with the water. The water itself alone, one jug is heavy enough for you on your back to be climbing those hills. It's just unbelievable. And myself, the experience that I went through, it's overwhelming. I mean, I don't wish it to anybody because it's so dangerous. I mean, if I was part of a Mexican government, I will be on TV and telling everybody, do not try it. Don't even dare try it. That's why you see all these people getting hurt and being there. They left alone.
So the Mexican government doesn't even warn people.
I don't even think they know exactly. They don't have the slightest idea what these people are going through. I mean, they are totally, absolutely naive of the circumstances of the danger these people are embarking themselves into. It's just ironic that in order for them to do something, so many people have to get hurt, and that is just beyond understanding. And it is inhumane to allow these people to go through this. The American government, they're putting the fences only on those places where they can place them. But in those areas, there's no fences, there's no immigration because it's just pure jungle out there. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. This is the route that the drug smugglers take, and the reason they take this route is because it's so rough, extremely rough. Nobody can see you out there. I mean, you can walk for miles and miles, and God forbid that you get lost or get hurt because you will not get out. You just will not get out. You are at the mercy of the cold, and you're subject to all this like all this the snakes and scorpions that are there in the summertime. You will die of exhaustion. You will die from dehydration. You gotta carry with you at least 10 gallons of water if you want to make it all the way through. And nobody can carry 10 gallons of water. 1 gallon will last you half a day at the most. Sipping it will last you half a day because you sweat all the time and you're drinking water, and since you haven't eaten any food, the only source of energy is your water. That's the only thing you drink. And every time you get hungry, you get a sip of water, but that's about it. You can carry no food. I mean, you can carry a backpack full of food, but it's going to last you 3 days. And if you carry a backpack full of food, you can walk, and they take a pace that you have to keep up with. You cannot stay behind. If you stay behind, thorns, gravel gets into your shoes, and then you start limping, you start getting behind. Once you start getting behind, you may lose the group.
This is important.
You will lose the group, and the group is not going to wait for you. They are not going to wait for you. And one thing I was told is that if I wanted to quit the journey, I will ask them to put me in an area where I will be found by the immigration. But the coyotes do not want you to quit. They rather leave you there than put you in an area where you'll be found. Because if you are found in a certain area, they know that there is a group walking that way.
So the coyote would rather have you die?
That is correct. Because otherwise they're going to find out that the coyote is leading you that way, and they're going to find you.
They'll go north of where they think you're going to be,
exactly,
and
and they will catch you. So that's why they will leave you. Sometimes, some guy, they just wanted to quit in my group.
Hold on 1 second. Are there nice coyotes or not?
No one is nice. no one is a nice person. They're there to do their job and to make their money, and that's about it. They don't care what happens along the way, but there's no one here. From the beginning, you encounter people who recruit you. They tell you and promise you that you're going to be fed, you're going to have a place to sleep, a warm place, and take a nice shower. That's what they tell you. They lure you into, they lie to you, and they use the extortion, and they kidnap you. And try to get the coerce you and to get you money, to pay them their money that they want. It's not when you get there they say you are not what they said to you. If they told you they were going to charge you $1,500, well, we don't know anything about it. You are here with us. You are ours. We want $2,000, $2,500 if you want to be released. If not, we're going to get it out from you one way or the other, no matter what. If we have to beat you up, we will do that every day until we get our money.
Tell them not. So anything else that Americans would absolutely not believe?
Nobody can believe anything. You can depict all the pictures you want. You can bring all the footage you want, but nothing comes to reality unless you experience it yourself. Nothing can come to reality unless, like I said, you go through the journey yourself.
How do you think of John? Because he did that. He's done it 4 times with illegals. Do you respect him for doing that?
I do respect him, and I do admire him for that reason, because it is so difficult. I mean, you have to have the guts. I mean, people go in there actually with the absolute mind naive, totally naive of the circumstance they're going to be facing. They don't have the slightest idea.
That one there. Bien.
And if John said that he has already gone through the way, he's
in the summer.
He's the man you can ask, because I'm telling you, it is. I just, like I said, I don't have the words to describe it, how hard. I made it through real well, thanks God. But otherwise, I will not recommend it to anybody, none at all whatsoever. If I had a chance to speak to groups before they go through that journey, I will do that freely. I mean, to just inform them how difficult it is, or encourage them just to forget about this whole dream and go back where they came from. I mean, it's not the best, but this is not death. You're encountering death. You're going straight to death. That's how I can put it. And not only you're going to encounter those migrants, you'll encounter every single obstacle that you do not even think that is going to be so hard for you. I mean, I don't have the words to explain it.
Yeah.